Hello, everyone. I normally do not do this. I am normally a pretty quiet person. I think that's because I live in America. I used to live in America. I moved away from America because I could not live there any longer. I could not be supporting a place that is terrorizing my people, that is terrorizing anybody other than the lightest, palest skinned people. And even they are also being treated poorly. I left because I couldn't take living under stress, under fear, without having a voice that could be heard, without the possibility of somebody calling ICE on me, or ICE finding me for whatever reason because of a post, or a text, or a picture, or a like, or a repost. It is really sad what is happening. It has really broken my heart to see that what I thought was life in America was really just a big lie. And I know people that I see online are constantly saying, we want our country back. The country was never a good country to begin with. It had plenty of problems before Trump ever entered the picture. He just amped everything up, let it be visible, let it be okay. And he did it to divide everyone. And now everyone's divided, everybody's pissed off, everybody's scared for their future. Yet the majority of Americans still play this game, which is unbelievable to me. I don't understand how, when you see these things in plain sight, and even if you're watching Fox News only, there's still guests on there that go and say the things that are actual truth. So for you to just sit on your couch after work, after a long, hard day of work, which everybody has to go through, and just turn your mind off and allow these evil, it's not even right wing people anymore. They're just evil people. Fill your brains with nonsense, hatred, skillfully chosen words that are repeated over and over and over and over and over and over again to brainwash you, to make you think that it's true when it's not. I left America because I was so tired of seeing everything constantly. I couldn't get away from it. It angered me so. I would see it where I lived, the way that people would treat me, the way people thought that they had an authority or they were better than me because the color of their skin. Well, we're all the same, and we're all going to be hurting soon if we all don't wake up. You know why they vilified the words or the word woke? Because they know the power in that word. Humans need to wake up because what's happening is not just price inflation and we're not going to have gas to go driving somewhere. No, they want us to be slaves. And if you think this is some sort of bullshit or conspiracy theory, it's not. All of the signs are there. They're just starting with immigrants. And only the worst of the worst, remember? Oh, well, now, no longer that. It's not just immigrants. They've killed white people as well. They don't care who they harm, incarcerate, or kill. If you don't agree with their agenda, you are dispensable. Now, I know a lot of you are going to say, well, you're a coward. You left the country. You're not fighting. I'm doing the best that I can for me and my sanity. But let me tell you, I'm not sitting here silent. You will not see my face ever because I'm not going to give them that luxury to find me so easily. I suggest to every human on this planet to wake up, wake your family up. For those that don't want to or refuse or tell you that you're crazy, you got to let them go. Unfortunately, they aren't ready to wake up. They refuse to see it. But they will eventually see it because it's going to get worse. America, unfortunately, you are this complete petri dish of corruption. They have messed with America's water, America's air. They're messing with food. The food there is the most horrible. It's unbelievable. Leaving that country and living in another country where the food is not tainted, even the taste. You can taste earth in the food. Over there, everything's so bland and probably has no nutrition left. I beg of everyone to rally around their communities, start growing your own food, stockpile water now while you can, and brace yourself for what is coming. The American government, Israel, all these other countries that are coming together with one agenda, and that's to take over the rest of the planet and make sure that they are in power, regardless of what any human being has to say. Well, there are more of us on this planet than there are of them. We have to stand because this is becoming not just a Handmaid's Tale. And if any of you out there have not seen that show, I highly suggest that you do, because that is where they're getting their playbook from. And it's only going to get worse because it's going to evolve from that into fucking Terminator. You think these flock cameras are just out there for protection for people from the scary boogeyman? No. No. They're there to surveil you, to make sure that you are put in your place. And if you deter from what their plans are for you, they will find you immediately because they'll track you down off of all the thousands of cameras that they've got going on. You have to let yourself be heard, and going into the streets, rallying, protesting, that's not the only way. In fact, that to me is the worst way. They want that from you because then you're the target. They have footage of you doing it, even if you don't get arrested on that day. They'll arrest you if they are had enough of what you're saying, or if you're in their face, or if they just don't like you, or the color of your skin. This is a fight, and I'm not even a religious person, but this is a fight between good and evil. And you really do have to pick a side. And if you choose to be on their side, I'm just going to let you know that it will come down to a day where they don't give one piece of crap about you, and they will take you down immediately because you're not on their level. I really hope that something changes with the election, but the way things are going, the corruption, the redistricting, the threat of having ICE at the polling booths to harass, intimidate, and basically stop a lot of Americans from going to vote. They're already on their way of taking over this election. And he's already said he wants to run a third term. He's not going to run, he's just going to take the third term. Communities need to gather together because we are strength in numbers. Everybody needs to understand that. I cry for my fellow human being because I know this is not how we were meant to live. Controlled. I really hope that people are waking up. If this helps anyone to wake up and realize what is actually going on, that would be amazing. I'm here to spread love and peace and unity and to fight for our lives because this is not how life should be lived. We have been completely ripped away from nature. Instead, these countries and these governments are just raping this planet for every single possible resource that they possibly can. And she's fighting back. So if you care about your children, your children's children, and if you don't have children, your pets, the animals, nature, fish, bears, dogs, cats, bees, because without the bees, and we're already seeing this, especially in America, you're going to have no fruits or vegetables. The time is now, people. We have wasted way too much time, years allowing them to get everything in order so that they can do what they plan on doing. And that is enslaving anyone that is not in their class. This is my first video. I couldn't just sit and not say anything. I couldn't just sit and remain silent.